Hello and welcome to Harvende Gaming. My name is Warrior. As always, that has not changed in this whole endeavor. And this is Mellow Mondays, the stream in which we wipe off the stress of our first day of the working week and we just sit back and kick back and play some nice peaceful games to just relax. I hope you're all having a great week so far, and I hope you all had a great weekend. I myself had a pretty good weekend. I went to the Royal Adelaide show yesterday with a couple of friends of mine, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of food, looked at a lot of animals, watched some wood chopping. It was great. It was really great. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you did over the weekend. The reason why I say leave me a comment is because there's currently no one in the chat, which is okay. Leave me a comment if you're watching this later on. So today we are playing The Wandering Village. Let's get into it. It's a game that we've been playing over the last couple of weeks and I've really been enjoying it. I think it's a lot of fun. So, let's have a quick look around and see what has been going on. So, here we are. We're on Boo's back. We developed a whole bunch of this area last episode. We took our mycologist from, no, not our mycologist, our herbalist from down there. And we put it in here with just 8 little spaces. That's about how many spaces they were actually getting to down here. So I figured that was a good shout. That was good. We also moved our trading post up here. We built a seawater collector. We built an evaporator. We built a fishery. They only, of course, come into play when we're near water. But we also tidied up a little bit of this, made it a little bit smaller, I believe. That's what we did anyway. We put a tree nursery down. It's going to take a lot of compost to keep making trees, but that means that we can, if we so choose, start culling off a few more of these trees over here. What else did we do? We put a couple more pantries to be built down here. Where's that? Oh yeah, we've got these two here. But we built a couple more pantries because we are actually filled. We are full of items from our kitchens, which is a good problem to have. So we just chuck these down in an effort to get a little bit more storage for our villagers. Speaking of villages, we're up to 130 out of 150 that we have housing for. I think it's probably a good idea that our happiness is too low for the moment, just to put a bit of a stop on how many people we have. We currently have 23 free workers who are going around doing all of our labour, and that's probably a good number. What else do we have? We've got our Ombu kitchen up here. I'm still undecided whether or not we try and move that to somewhere else, because obviously we've got these 2 open spaces up here, but I haven't thought that far ahead yet. We've also got our berry bushes, or our berry farms down here, and our original one over here is doing quite well. And the plan is to, once this giant trunk is gone, we're going to have another farm here, and yeah, try and probably move this farm to up here, and just move a bit of industry around. I think our quarry's still going. Maybe once this quarry's gone, we might put a mycologist in here and just try and produce a bit of mushroom. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. industry's going pretty well. Our clay is probably our limiting factor at the moment. How much clay do we actually have? What have we got here? Clay. 45. Everything uses a lot of clay, actually. Oh, clay. Did you say clay? Yes, the clay is silent. Ombu Pharmacy. Yeah, we're making medicine for Ombu. We've got 3 at the moment, actually. So maybe after this one's done, we might just you know what? Let's just we'll just disable that for now. We've got 3 antitoxins. That's probably good for now, but that is another point. We'll go zoomed out to Ombu view in a minute, and we'll actually see what's happening. We've got our dung collector. We've got our compost heap. Our compost is actually you can use dung, which we have 0 dung. To make compost, or you can actually use your overflow vegetables, which is good because compost is required to plant trees with our tree nursery here. Other than that, let's see what we're doing. We're researching enlightenment. In the last episode, we were going back and whatever the cost, we were going back and we were researching all of the non-fungus required, non-fungus or spore required researchers or techs, just to clean up the back end, I suppose we could say. We've got tomatoes unlocked. They take a lot of water, and hopefully wheat is something that we really need to get a hold of here. But it costs 250 water and a whole bunch of clay. Hence, clay being our limiting factor at the moment. But hopefully, at some stage soon, we can kind of like get to this line in the sand here. And then it's all just like sort of future tech that we have to worry about. Scout Tower increases the view range, ration-free scavenging range, and scavenging speed. Stacks up to 3 times. That's pretty good. What is that? Is that like a stone brick or something? Or is that an iron? It creates stone deep quarry. There we go. Produces an endless supply of stone by drilling deep into Ombu's back. The process will hurt Ombu's trust in you. More efficient than the quarry. That's not very cool though. That's really not cool. So I suppose at some point or another we have to determine. We have to start drilling into Ombu and getting some of those resources, even though that's not cool. Like I don't even want to like get rid of the Ombu spikes if I can help it. Or maybe you just get like rid of one at a time, sort of thing. Because yes, it hurts Ombu's trust in you when you get it. All right. Speaking of Ombu, let's check him out. Here he is. He's well tired and he's got 26 hunger. I might actually... How many mushrooms do we have? Can you see how many mushrooms we got? Oh, there we go, 22. We need to actually probably create more Ombu food. So we really need to increase our mushroom production. What do we got here? Let's... no, we're on all beet soup, so we're not even using mushrooms for food at the moment. Alright, okay, and the overview here, we are in spore territory. So our poison level is slowly going up. We're currently scavenging this poison storm in an effort to try and find Biko for our quest here. After that, we really need to start like going into some poison forests and stuff to get these fungal spores to try and get some research going. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. And we've got either like what are these biomes? I think this is a mountain biome and this is a desert biome. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, without further ado, let's get moving. Let's get moving. That guy's happy. Like to see that. And as always, my dog Fury is here and he wants to play. He wants to play. Yes, he does. Hello, Fury. Oh, I haven't seen this toy for a while. You must have dug deep into your toy box for that. Fury says hi, everyone. Don't you, bud? Alright. Oh, scouts are coming back. Here we go. Bang. Alright, so first let's open the map and let's look at some stuff here. Oh, 15 mushrooms. That might be a good shout, actually. 21 hours. Let's send the party there. Alright, and we do have mushroom piles down here, a bundle of mushrooms. So let's just high priority those because we want to pick them up. Mushrooms are doing us well at the moment. Let's pick up all this stuff. There's a berry bush here. So let's harvest that. High priority that. What do we got? We got some herbs growing up here. High priority the water. What else do we have? Yep, high priority that. Cool. High priority that. Let's make them go around picking everything up. Okay, cool. Here we go. Communications. We're back. Wally, are you okay? Don't worry about me, dear. We have found the bird, but he's in pretty bad shape. I see. Let's notify that Pidge guy immediately. That's the first sensible thing you've said in weeks, dear. Pidge, we have found Biko, but... Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? I knew I shouldn't have sent... Oh no, calm down. Pidge, he is still alive. But he was inside of that poison storm for quite a while. I managed to stabilize him and bring him back to our village, but I'm afraid I don't know enough about birds to help him any further. Oh, what a relief. You have already saved him by getting him out of there alive. As for further treatment, pigeons are actually rather good at taking care of themselves as long as they can find herbs. If he is able to fly, just send him my way with a few herbs and he'll be cured by the time he gets here. Are you sure? If all he needs is herbs, we could care for him here. That is very nice of you, but he knows best what dosages he needs, and I'd rather have him leave while your village is still close to his home. Understood. I will check if we have any herbs we can spare and send him your way once we're ready. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing my boy again. See, dear, there's nothing to worry about. Are you sure? Come home. I'll make you a tea. Alright, cool. Send Biko on his way with 5 herbs. Yes, 5 herbs is no problem whatsoever. Alright. Now we got another message. Thank you so much. My boy is back. Fucking hell, that was quick. Already? Of course, such a good boy. Who is the smartest? You are. Who's the best boy? You are. Wait, who are you? Oh, I'm the village elder. We were talking to my wife before. You were talking to my wife before, but she's come down with a sickness. I'm sorry to hear that. Please let her know that I am eternally grateful for you all. Should you ever need to transport resources to settlements on the ground, my birds will be at your service. As for your reward, I've already sent another one of my birds your way. He should be arriving any minute. Farewell, my friends. I have to look after my boys and girls now. Goodbye, weird bird guy. I must admit, it feels good. It feels good having been able to help him. Alright, another one. Jesus Christ. So, this is what Nonna told us to look for. Strange. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's clearly some kind of seed, but I don't know any plant that could help us fight back against the fungi. You managed to find it? Well done. What you are holding in your hands is the seed of an almost extinct species. If we can get it to grow, it will filter the water, neutralize the poison, and thus cleanse the soil. That is certainly impressive if true. But is that your entire plan, planting a tree and waiting for it to save the world? Oh, lighten up, Will. Will ya, my dear? Wally, you shouldn't be out here. Get back to bed, please. I'm plenty old enough to make my own decisions, and I want to hear what the plan is. Nonna, please continue. Certainly. Yes, planting these seeds and waiting for them to save the world is ultimately my entire plan. Their effects are much more potent than you would think. It would only take a few decades to make large portions of the world livable again. I'm aware that this is still a considerable amount of time, and we will of course need more than just this one. Okay, then why don't we plant this one right now and find out just how potent they are? That unfortunately won't work. Of course not. Like I said, these are relics of the old world, and they have been in stasis for a long time, so we'll have to treat them with a special compound to revive them, so to say. She wants to pee on them, I bet. But I'm still looking for the ingredients, so in the meantime I would ask that you continue to gather these seeds. Oh, for there's always something else, isn't there? Dear, we found this one just like she said we would. I think we can afford to be a little more trusting in exchange for the first genuine glimmer of hope we've had in decades. Wally, let's get you to bed. I'm not going before you haven't apologized. Apologize? What in the world should I be apologizing for? Where do I even start? To our leader because you keep trying to micromanage every single decision that even though you stepped down long ago. To me because you keep trying to make my decisions for me. And to Nonna because you keep doubting every single thing she says. Is it because she reminds you too much of... Enough! Okay. I'm sorry. I trust you. I trust you, Nonna. That you have everyone's best interests at heart. I trust you, leader, to make the right decisions for our village. And I trust you, Wally, always with all my heart. Good. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, Nonna, tell us how we can find more of them. Thank you. These seeds are often kept as keepsakes of the old world and usually exchanged as a sign of gratitude. So if you come across someone who is in need of help, they might reward you with one of them. I will do my best to locate and mark any I can find on your map for you. If someone out there has access to a transmitter, they might even contact you directly, and they require aid that only a wandering village can provide. If you are ever struggling to keep up with your search amidst the pressure of just having to survive, don't be afraid to miss out on some of them. I will just try and locate the other ones. We will do our best. Yes, we will, I promise. Now let's get you back to bed, Wally. Yes, dear. Thank you again. Get well soon and I'll be in touch. Alright, cool. Find more seeds. We need to find more seeds, 1 out of 2. Alright. Let's go back to the map. There we go. Remote hospital. A small hospital on a hill that looks like it's still actively being used. Alrighty. What's this? Rock grub colony. Rock grubs burrow into the soft soil on ombu's back and slow the growth of plants, but can make ombu more resistant to poison. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see if we can't get Ombu to sleep. He accepts the command. Nice. The trader is in town. Nice. Oh, hello, we've got a viewer. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Who we got online today? No, I scared him off. Thanks for dropping by anyway. Alright, what do we got? We've got ancient notes. We have 28 of them already. Survival gear. There's only 2. What's this? Fungal essence. Essence distilled from poisonous spores. Its insecticidal qualities render it a highly sought after trading good. Alright. Kelp. Kelp might be... Oh, our viewer's back. Hello again. How much is kelp going to set us back? Okay, let's get all that kelp. Well, there's a lot of fish there too. 2,000. So, very high value. We've got a lot of glass at the moment. We could probably trade off a fair bit of glass. We've got a couple of... Oh no, that's only 25. Got a lot of herbs. How about we get rid of like 75 of our herbs? We're doing really well on that front. And we've got a lot of salt as well from our dehydrator. So we could probably go like 50 of each. Is that going to be enough, or we're just short? Oh, it's Aaron. Hello, Aaron. How are you, man? Have a good weekend. And what do we got here? Sand. No, we'll keep raw material. We've got a couple of berry bushes. We could probably go the 3 berry bushes. Alright, let's do it. That's a fair trade, I think. Cool. Our pantries have gone up, so now our food production is still ranking. So we've got 2 beet soup. Got a lot of beet soup. Let's go to berry muesli. So our berries are starting to catch back up. Mushrooms, 26. We really need more mushrooms, I think. So how much is that? Oh, that's got 820. Waiting for the doctor, so we've got a sickness there. Ombu sleeps. That's gonna create his. That's gonna make his poison level go up, I think, more. Ombu doctor show interaction antitoxin. Reduces 25%. Okay, that's cool. So we'll wait for that. We'll wait for his poison level to go up a fair bit before we rock that. Our Ombu kitchen though, I think we do need to get a couple, get some food made. Oh, we got a bundle of mushrooms. Nice. Had around 15 hours worth of flights. Oh yeah. Hope you had some good entertainment on those flights. How was my weekend? Was good. Yeah, I went to the show yesterday with your brother and the Ruskies. It was a good day. I ate a lot of food. Saw the wood chopping. You know, all that good stuff. Other than that, I chilled out really. Played the next. Well, I recorded the next couple of episodes of Tyranny. Also, and that's starting to get quite good actually. I'm glad I stuck with it. A bit more action, packed. Like more often as well. Okay, so what can we get? We can start with the decontaminator, but we need our 10 like fungal spores for that. Poisonous fungus. I think poisonous fungus is probably the first one to go, but we need 25 heal shrooms and a bunch of compost for that. So we probably need another mycologist going to make heal shrooms. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, little Ethan seemed to have a fairly good time. So that's always good. Okay. Let's make a temporary mycologist. Let's just put it here for now. Yeah, let's just put it there for now. To make some, to start growing some heal shrooms. All right. So yeah, we need to pick a thing. Food stand, more clay. Everything just requires clay at the moment. Did you say clay? Yes, the clay is silent. Sculpting. You know what? We've got the required stuff, so let's do it. Sculpting. And all of our herbs seem to be going pretty well at the moment, so I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue. Alright, even though we just sold a whole bunch. Alright, so they're building that. I wish I knew if there was a better way of getting clay. Really should try and look that up or something. Expedition's almost done. What have we got here? Oh yeah, no worries. Let's move you closer in. Yeah, our guys just got back. Our explorers just got back, so let's go in here and get some more mushrooms as well. What's this? Borscht. We could get some borscht. Oh, that's right. We got our tomatoes are going in. I forgot about that. I think they grow they take a fair bit. Trader has left. That's all good. We got what we needed out of him. Let's put one more person in there. I want to get that. I want to get every lot growing. Every plot, I suppose I should say. You guys, how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we've got 2. Our ombu food is getting made. That's cool. Here we go. Alright, let's add plot. Let's just go with that and that for now. You know what, and maybe we might as well go down here. Give us a dirt road. And you're going to make heal shrooms, or harvest heal shrooms. Alright, it's all coming together. All coming together. I find it's the most satisfying when you come together. Alright. We probably could, once this is done, how's our wood going? Okay, we've got 394. Once this is done, we can probably shut down one of these sawmills like permanently and just build like one on this big guy. Oh, that's ombu, they're ombu spikes in there. Okay, cool. And then we can get another. Then we can get another farm going. Sweet. What's happening here? Nothing to gather. Alright, well, once it's ready, you're gonna go for it, bro. See, there you go. It's perfect. So we can probably just leave one person in there now, considering they've got to wait for each plot to grow before they can pick it. How's our water storage going? Is that all maxing out? No, we've got a bit left. So it's 150 each, so we got 600 capacity. Okay, cool. Geez, they're already almost finished fucking scavenging. That's good. That's bad. The yogurt is also cursed. Alright, our compost heap. You might as well start making compost out of make compost out of beets. Beets. Right, scavenging party returned with 15 mushrooms and such. Okay, we've got ancient notes, but let's get this 30 fungal spores first, because that way we can go straight into some more research, some good research. What do we got? We got 5 biogas. We probably need to start making biogas again soon. 130 clay. That's good. We need the clay. Actually, let's just get rid of those ones. Alright, here we go. We can deconstruct these two. That's perfect. This can come down here. Alright, what happens if this comes over here like this and down there like that? Then we can put a farm in 1, 2 like that. Right, that's not going to be able to grow there though. So the question is, do we try and fit another mycologist in here to try and maximize on some growing. Yes, I think that is the way. Alright, brick arches, stone arches, Onbu lanterns. Onbu lanterns, that's crazy. And an Onbu statue. Wicked. We can like put that up here to fill in this space. What do they take? Stone slabs and sand. Okay, that's very reasonable, I would say. Okay, this is making beats for the moment. Let's go with only harvest. And then we want to... Do we want to go farm hands? I think we go farm hands because like they can always help with the tomatoes if they need. And right now, considering we're using beets for dung, or no, for compost, we might just like keep making beets down here for a bit. See how it goes. All right, what would a mycologist look like realistically here? Would be there, and there would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces for it, or for mushrooms, which I mean isn't stupid. Or do I like get rid of the 2 pantries on this side and maybe put them on the other side over here and do like another mycologist in here? I don't know, but when this fucking boulder is gone, I reckon we'll be able to fit we'll be able to fit 1 more mycologist in here, maybe 1 on the side here. So I don't know. You know what? Let's just dirt road that for now to make it match up, and we'll decide later. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we finished sculpting. Iron furnace. We could do iron furnace. Yep. Alright. Let's just research that. We've got all the materials we need. And then once that's done, I think we go back to maybe decontaminator. Hut is like 100 clay. That's huge. I don't think we need hut right now. Right, Ombu's almost out of sleep, so he's going to be hungry in a second. How's our Ombu food coming along? Let's get another person in there. And let's unlock the feeding trebuchet, because he's going to want to eat when he wakes up. Who doesn't really? Okay, that spore's been researched, so the only other place we can really go without spending anything is there. So let's do that. Borscht. Ooh, iron and flour. Okay. What do we got here? Quarry. 30 clay and 3 iron ore. It's pretty nuts. But we've got our first fungal spores, so that's good. Alright, what's this guy doing? Okay, they don't know what they're doing here. we did upgrade the farm hands. That's right. So we want to put in beets. Yep. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just max it out. And over here, once this is done with compost, I think I want to change that to biogas. Alright, yeah, there we go, biogas. Oh, Ombu evacuated its bowels. Are we capturing that? Yeah, we've got a guy down here. He should be catching that. Yeah, our dung's just gone up to 20. Cool. Alright, our doctors are standing around not doing much, but that's okay. I'd rather leave them. Let's just back down to 1 doctor. Our farms are cranking and our berries are going nuts, which is good. Stack of herbs. We got one guy sick. That's alright. Not enough resources available. What's that for? Oh, they just needed to go and get some water. Okay, that's cool. Alright, show interactions. Let's feed him a mushroom bowl. And we're still only at 15%, so we don't need to use up one of our antitoxins yet. There it goes. Oh, someone wants to talk to us. Oh, what a catch, Umbu. What a catch. Alright, someone wants to talk to us. Yeah, okay. We have received another transmission. Hello, can you hear us? Village on Umbu, can you hear us? Hello, yes, we can hear you. What do you need? Greetings, my name is Ariane, and I'm the leader of a wandering caravan in search of greener pastures. One of our advanced scouting parties spotted you. Yes, we do stick out a bit. You do, but tell me, is that really an Ombu that you're living on? Absolutely. It's been our home for a while now. I can't believe it, but even if you had just been a mirage, the sight alone has raised the spirits of my people considerably. And that has given me an idea. Tell me, do you have the capacity to make fireworks? Fireworks? Why? What is there to celebrate? Nothing in particular, but something tells me that a celebration could remind them of better times and lift their spirits even further. A festival, full of music, laughter and lights that cut through the darkness. Proof that there is beauty to be found, even in the darkest of times. Will you help me give this gift to both of our people? Sounds interesting. We'll see what we can do. Alright, build at least 5 fireworks launchers. Research and build a community plaza. Start it should be An Onbu's birthday festival. Alright, that's pretty crazy. I can build the fireworks already. That's easily enough done. But the community, where are we? Yeah, the community plaza, that's one that we need 15 berry bushes to do that. This one, I think we're going to just leave this one on the back burner for a bit. Because I want to use the berry bushes to restock these two down here. Or to really stock up these two. What else can we do? We got some mushrooms that can be harvested, so let's do that. Yeah, these guys are only harvesting, so when that's done, we'll stop them. Day 95. Ombu seems unsure which route to take. Let's go northeast. And he doesn't trust my command. He's unsure, but he doesn't trust my command. Good work, Ombu. Good work, mate. Alright. These guys are still just sitting here until these hill shrooms are done. But that's okay, they can still just sit there. Let's pick up all this stuff, because I get impatient. Aha, another berry bush that we can harvest and remove. Yeah, pick them up, pick them up. Let's just have a look around, see if there's any berry bushes. There's one right there. No, it's not quite ready to pick for a seed. No, nothing seems to be high. Oh no, there we go. Bang! Let's pick that one up. All right, cool. Got a bunch of clay. Alright, and we've got, well, we're getting awfully close to having as much food as we actually need, which is great. Our Ombu kitchen, so we've made another feeding bowl, which is good. Guys just got back, so what do we go? Do we go the quarry with clay? Nah, let's go for. Oh yeah, nah. Let's do that first, because either way, either direction we go in, we're going to be able to access this poison forest for a little bit longer yet. All right, cool. Which direction are we going in though? The suspense is killing me. Stop it, you're killing me. Stop it, you're killing me. Oh, that rain just came out of nowhere. And we're going north. Fair call. I'm worried about this spore cloud, because that means some pretty crazy hectic stuff for us. That's why we need a decontaminator. This clay's being overrun a little bit, so well, there's plenty of clay here, so let's get a second guy in that. Now we want to go back here to no, we were going to do that. We don't have the spores at the moment, so we want to go to the decontaminator. That's going to be something that we need sooner rather than later, I think. How's our biogas? We're up to 14 biogas. That's good. Oh, these guys are all just standing around. You know what, let's just go to plant only for now. We've got 29 tomatoes. What do we got? We're running low on our berries at the moment. What can we make out of tomato? Grilled tomato, there you go. Let's get some grilled tomatoes going. Let's get the tomato. The tomato. Water buckets. Yeah, let's get another clay gatherer. Alright, these guys, we can deconstruct that. Because we moved our farm here. So we've got 3 full beet farms going. We've got 1 full tomato farm going. There we go, that's gone now. We've got 6 more berry bushes. So, no, for now, let's just deconstruct these roads. We don't need them. Let's pick up those resources. What else we got? Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. What about that berry bush that was up here? Is that done yet? No, not quite. 97. Poisonous air. We walked into it, didn't we? We just walked into it, yeah. So we want to try and tell Ombu to... Oh, enlightenment. We want to try and tell Ombu to run. He accepts our command. Ombu runs. Let's get our doctor going up another level. Here we go. We need to really start getting onto this like quickly, because this shit is going to spread hard. Where else is it popping up? Here we go, it's popping up here. We need to get right onto this. No, sorry, get onto it. Has the potential to blight our crops too, so we need to keep an eye on the crops. Alright, let's get through that as quick as we can on Boo, which he seems to have been doing. Alright, good work on Boo. Alright, we're through that cloud. We just need to make sure that everyone is right onto it. See this here, we need to get rid of that, because we don't want the blight spreading through our crops. I think we got off pretty light with that, to be honest. We'll have another good look around in a second. Bang, bang, yep, bang. That one, harvest it. Mega priority. We've got crops don't grow at current temperatures. Oh, okay, so we need to switch to corn. Right, no, so plant and harvest corn. You know what, let's actually go to cactus. Because because our air wells are going to not work now as well. Right, so we can gain a bunch of people to help fight off the spores. Right, our guy's back. One of them's sick, so we'll let our doctors do their thing. Oh, we got no herbs. Jesus. Okay, our herb production is definitely not as much as we need then. Maybe I shouldn't have sold off all of those bloody herbs. Alright, we'll do what we can with that. We'll figure it out. For now then, go in here. And we've just researched our. Alright, go with the hut. We've got 247 clay, but we are in a desert now, so our clay is going to dry up. Maybe that might not have been the smartest thing to do. Alright. Yeah, see, I know I wanted to go that way. Yeah, anyway, no, that's alright. We can deal. Buildings with red flags. Okay, so our heal shrooms are going to be dying. Did we get any? We got 4. Pick up that berry seed. Pick up those spores. Alright, those are almost all. Yeah, we definitely need these. All that is definitely a priority. We need these herbs because we need to make medicines. Yeah, grab that. Okay, at least we got through that we got through the spores without losing too much. Alright, cactus. Only plant. Tomatoes. Okay, tomatoes will continue to grow. That's good. So we want to plant and harvest. You guys go to only harvest. How do we tear up all of the beets, or do we just have to wait for them to decompose? Okay, it's Ombu, sleep. He accepts our command. Right, we can feed him when he wakes up. Alright. Berries. You only plant. Let's get these 7 berries into the ground. Or these 7 berry bushes into the ground. You know what? Let's pause all of these, and then let's go to here and harvest all this shit. Get all that out of the way. What's that? That's corn going in. Yeah, okay. Harvest. Hey! Rekdos is playing their Wandering Village as killer. Just got a little notification there. I was talking to him just last week about how good the game's gotten in the obviously since they released the 1.0. So he obviously wants to check it out for himself. Alright. In saying that, if you want to check the game out for yourself, you can definitely go to the link in the description, and it will take you to the Steam page. Alright. Pick these up here. Lower Ombu's poison level. Yes, I know. He's ultra sleepy right now. He's hungry, and he's got a poison level. I do recognize that fact. Oh no, that's just okay. So these farms are almost cleaned up now. So let's reinstate and go plant and harvest. Reinstate all of the guys. Yeah. Plant and harvest. You guys are definitely going to have nothing to do, so let's stop the works. What's this? It's too hot for all this. Let's let them. Let's just let it decompose. And we'll go with the rock trumpet for now. But we have salt. We have salt. Oh no, that's going to take herbs though. We don't want to take herbs up. We want to go back to the mushrooms then. Oh, does mushrooms take herbs as well? Oh no, requirement water. Requirement salt. Requirement herbs. Okay, yeah. No, okay, so yeah, just normal mushrooms then. Thank you. Villages with deadly issues. So we've only got 3 villages that are sick now. Badly poisoned. What are you doctors doing? We're waiting on more. We're waiting on more freaking herbs. There we go. Inventory of 5 herbs. We should be able to get something there now. Alright, so that's our hut done. So we need heal shrooms for that one. You know what? Let's do the spore distillery and then the extract essence. Let's just knock off this part of the tree. Yeah, alright. How many? Oh, we've got 2 mushroom balls and we've got a 3rd one on the way. We might go until we've got 4 so we can feed 1 to Ombu. Okay, we've only got 1 villager with deadly issues now. But we do have some that are sick. So they're poisoned. Oh no, okay, we've got no more with deadly issues, so that's good. And we can feed Ombu, and then we can use a antitoxin to cure. Let's show interactions. Can we? Okay, let's do it. Let's just do that. Alright, these guys are back. So we've got salt and sand, stone and sand. Can we get to that? yes, we can get to that. So we don't have to use any rations now because the circle slightly overlaps it. That's good. That is good. If only this rain cloud was coming over, that'd be great. We're preparing the antitoxin. Here we go. There he goes. Gives him the antitoxin. Now we should see that go all the way down. Yep, there we go. 0. Ombu is immune to poison for a short time. That's cool. That is cool. Okay, we don't need you guys in the doctor right now. The feeding trebuchet we can. Oh, we don't need you in there right now. So let's just get people focused on some other jobs. Okay, you guys. No, we don't want to be only harvesting. We want to be planting and harvesting. Alright. 34 guys we have to run around and do our bidding. We've got more herbs going in here. So I'll tell you what, our... oh yeah, no, we've done our only plant. So how many more do we need now? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go to only harvest. And our kitchens, we want them to be focusing on polenta now. Okay, harvest all this. Yep, cool. Alright, we're still doing okay. We've got guys that are still sick and we got guys sitting around, but we're going okay. Grilled tomat. We got the grilled tomat. Our water is going down drastically though, so we definitely need some cactuses happening. We need some cactuses happening now. So, no, we don't need to build that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this down, and we're going to put in an iron furnace. Look at that. We are going to put in farms. We're going to put in a farm there, and we're going to grow cactus. That's what we're going to do. We got our corn coming in up here. We've only got one lot of cactus though, but so yeah, we're going to need. Let's put another one in here for now, because we wanted the cactus, and that's going to be important too. We've still got 118 clay, so that's good. Research is done. We can go for the Ombu constipator. Or the blood extractor. Let's go the Ombu constipator. just because it sounds funny. Alright, trader is here. Open the trade window. What we want is we want stuff that he doesn't have. Alright. How many tools we got? We got 11 tools. We can buy 3. Yeah, I think that's all we really want right now. And let's sell. Oh, we've got plenty of biogas. How much glass? Okay, we need to sell 14 of our glass. Yeah, let's sell 14 of our glass for tools. Because we're going to upgrade this to extra farmhand straight away. And we're going to upgrade this one to extra farmhand straight away. And we're going to, that's going to be a priority because we really need to get these cactuses growing. We're at 35 water left. Let's get the evaporator going and let's go crude filtration. Because we need water coming in. Three nomads will arrive. Did we lose people or we just... We might have had people die. Yeah. I can't recall anyone dying, but... Let's get these cacti going. As soon as these herbs grow up over here, we gotta pounce on them. Alright, you guys, cactuses. Plant and harvest. And you guys, cactuses. Plant and harvest. Just for now, put that down like that. Beautiful. You didn't have any berry bushes, did you? No. That's alright. Alright. How much sand do we have? 75. Let's get our glass blower going. Alright. Okay, someone wants to talk to us. You're back. Did you find any wormroot? Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I'm Dr. Leora, the local medic, and who might you be? We are travellers who live on the back of an ombu. An ombu? Wait. This could be just the thing. Is there something you need from us? Yes, I think. I have a young girl in my care. She's fading. I've exhausted almost all available treatments, but nothing has worked so far. But this one textbook I have says something about medication made from ombu bile. I completely disregarded it because, well, Ombu are extinct, but maybe, just maybe, I understand you want some Ombu bile to cure her of her affliction. Yes, exactly. If it's not too much to ask, I hope the procedure isn't too invasive. We'll see what we can do. Well, I'm pretty sure an Ombu bile extractor does cause harm. Okay, let's send the party there, and then we'll go bang, 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 and get this, get the sand from these locations. Red. Yeah, biogas is looking pretty good right now. Okay, we built a bile extractor. I know we just researched it. So to move on to these, we need kelp, mushrooms, we need herbs, and we need well more ombu, law, blood pudding. Okay. Essence extractor. Okay, we could have done that if we didn't just use all of our stuff to make water from. So this can shut down now. We're not getting anything done there. We're running dangerously low on clay. Ombu's about to wake up, so let's fire up the Ombu feeder. Oh, and the kitchen. Let's stop the Ombu kitchen for now. Yeah, our ombuologist is still getting Ombu notes. Alright, here we go. Our cacti are starting to grow up, so we're getting water from them. Getting corn. We're still making berries, or producing berries. Alright, it's all going okay. Alright, let's get all these herbs. Beets, I want you to make corn biogas. Or actually, should I get you to make dung biogas? Yeah. Alright, our Ombu feeder show interactions. Let's throw him a mushroom ball. Actually, we might need to make another mushroom ball there. Yeah, boy, Ombu just ate. That might be why you got the quest. What's that? Sorry. What? Because I got the bile extractor. No, I think I got the quest because I searched the remote hospital here, dude. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Short heat wave. That's gonna be fun. Alright, send you out to get that stuff. You know, I don't think there's anything. Oh no, we've got 25 of the. We just don't have enough law. Allows extracting spore essence from tainted water. Okay. You know what? Let's just shut down research for now. We need to get some more stuff going before simple meal. Cloche. All right. What's going on here? Storage is full. Jesus, that's crazy. Our warehouse is full of stone. What's that? Iron. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You gotta smelt the iron ore down. Geez, okay. That's cocoa nuts. Let's get the stonemasons hitting it a little bit harder then. Alright. Got another couple of berry bushes coming in, that's good. We want to gather these as they pop up of those herbs. Oh yeah, no, we already got those herbs before, didn't we? Oh, there's another bunch that's just shown up. Mushrooms. Alright. Everything seems to be going okay. So now we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can build. So we can build a decontaminator. That doesn't quite go in there, don't quite go in there. We sort of want it, we want it closer, or sort of central anyway. Maybe we can put like 2 in, you know, like 1 in there and 1 in there, just for when we really need it. What? How big's the spore distillery? Yeah, and then we could put like little spore distilleries down here or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out soon enough. Yeah, let's back you off only to 1 guy. You're only 1 guy already. You're only 1 guy already. Cool. Where is everything? Okay, so flophouse, boarding house, research. Yeah, we've got all that. We've got all of that. We got all of that. Wood cutting, yeah, clay gathering camps, tree nursery, seawood, bile extractor. Wow, there's 1 place you can build it. 1 section that you can build it. What does it cost? Wooden planks and stone. Alright, let's go there. Yeah, we got 3 more nomads. Our mushrooms are going up now that we've got another farm here, which is good. We've got. We almost need to feed Ombu again anyway, so again we might as well finish this mushroom ball before we shut that down. Yeah, alright, day 100, that's cool. Research and build a bile extractor, deliver 5 Ombu bile. Yeah. Community plaza, that's going to take a while. These guys are back. Geez, we've moved a fair bit already, haven't we? Ombu's not fucking around. Is he still running or something? Or is it just because he's in the desert that it's... Alright, yeah, we don't want nomads. Tasty looking stones. Eating them might cause constipation. Alright, we are coming into a hot spell though, so I'm going to see if we can't get Ombu to run. Might affect the growth of your plants. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, berry muesli. What do we got here? We've got a few berries piling up. We do have plenty of food though. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of places that can't grow because of the heat wave. But that'll be over soon. Got a bit of water up here. I don't know like which way we want to go. I don't want him eating that, so let's see if we can get him to go southeast. No, he doesn't trust our command. But we might be able to get him to walk. Yeah, okay, so he accepts that. And then we will feed him a mushroom ball. And then we're going to stop that building for now. All of our stuff's good to go again, and we've got 43 sleepiness. Let's see which way he takes. Well, there's an oasis up there, that could come in handy. These nomads. That forest with those herbs is definitely going to come in handy. Which way is he going to go? Which way is Ombu going to go? No, I haven't completed the bile quest yet. I've still got it. Oh no, shit. I have. Good shout. Did I already have bile? Holy shit. I didn't even realize. Good shout there, Aaron. Thanks, man. I must have picked up Ombu bile from scavenging or something. Alright, what do they have to say? Incredible. This branch of medicine was considered extinct just a few days ago. Hold on, I'll give it a quick test. I'm sorry, but unfortunately it is no good in its current state. Human blood congeals instantly upon contact with the bile. The textbook mentions something about processing it first, but I'm afraid I don't have that kind of equipment available to me. Still, thanks for your help. I'm afraid I'll have to break the news to our parents. Not so fast, Doctor. We have made remarkable technological progress in recent times, and I'm sure we could refine the bile according to your needs. That would be incredibly helpful. I will send you everything I know, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Alright, research and build a laboratory. Deliver one Ombu energy booster. Alright, first of all, which way is Ombu going to go? Come on, turn south. Turn south. Nope. Ombu keeps on going. Alright, but at least with our cactuses going, we've got plenty of water coming in. So that's all good. Okay. A laboratory. We might need ombu laxative though, if he's going to get constipated. My laboratory. Okay, where's the fucking laboratory here? A laboratory. We need hill shrooms. We need spores. Okay. Okay. Scavenging party returned. Sand, rocks, sand, rocks. Let's go with some sand, hey? Why not? We could also ask Ombu if he wants to sleep. He accepts our command. Nice. Alright, so it extracts bile from the ombu's gallbladder. This process slightly reduces its health and trust in you. Okay, so it just does it automatically. Okay. That's interesting. Let's harvest all this. Harvest all that. We got plenty of mushrooms going. So we could also always make some mushroom. Our biogas has gone through the roof. How much dung do we have? Oh, we got 0 dung. Let's make compost out of leftover berries. Iron furnace, we need bricks. For bricks we need clay. Pest control removes external parasites and their eggs. See, that's one thing that I haven't quite figured out. Maybe it's that 5 there. Oh no, I might have to go. Oh no, that's just Ombu view there. Ombu metabolism. Villager happening, resources, yeah. Maybe it's that 5 there. I'm not 100% sure, to tell you the truth, Kamsi. If you could Google that for me real quick and then let me know, that'd be nice. But no obligation. Alright, we're starting to get medicine again, so it seems like everyone's seems like everyone is staying healthy. Alright, we want you to do mushroom stew. Wow, we've got 65 grilled tomatoes already. That's nuts. And our stone is way up. So when our trader comes back, but we should be a bit wary of just selling excess stone, because we're going to get to the point soon where it's not going to be easy for us to source. So maybe we just leave it going like it is. that's all well. That's all cool. What the hell is that? Wandering sandworms. Sandworms will infest ombu if it lies down. They will burrow through ombu's back and sometimes hurt it, but increase the growth speed of all crops. That's crazy. Oh yeah, there they are right there. Well, I didn't even see that before. Let's just go more sand. Oh, we've got another short heat wave coming up. That's great. Alright. Hopefully the wandering sandworms go past before Ombu wakes up. That would be good. Apparently there is no meter to see his trust. It's more based on how he walks and if his tail is wagging. Okay, good shout. Thanks, mate. That's a definite good shout. Now there were some berry bushes coming in. Yeah, there. Right, this one's good for harvest. Do we put another warehouse in? That is a question. Decontaminator. We do need to get a decontaminator down at some point. How much clay do we have? 43. Okay, we can leave that for a little bit. Pest control is probably a good one to put in. Hey, buddy. What's that gonna need though? Oh no, that's just stone slabs. So let's put that in. Ooh, what was that noise, Fury? Did you just burp? Yes, hello, buddy. I see you there. Hello. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. You are. Yes, you're a good boy. I'll be done with the stream soon, man, and then we can hang out. Yes. All right. Pest control control constructed. Nice. Alright. Oh, they can plant. Can be cooked or planted by pest control to grow an elfly. Harvest eggs automatically. Let's add a couple of workers to that. We got plenty. In fact, we're coming up on almost having too many. I'm running out of housing space. Dirt road. Let's put that through there. Right. Also, feeding him or patting him before a crossroads will make him listen easier. Oh, nice. Thanks for letting me know that. Now, there is a... How do you pet him? Oh, pet ombu, there you go. Oh yeah, so you use the doctor to pet Ombu. Okay. No injector built, no feeding pump built, no discipliner built. Cheerful gathering. So yeah, we do have a fair few buildings that we can still get around to building, I think. What do we got here? Okay, our guys are back. The worms are gone. They moved on relatively quickly, so that's good. Let's get some more sand. Got our mushroom stew. Now, but we haven't researched the feeding pump. We haven't researched the blood extractor. We have researched the discipliner. What does that take to build? Just wood and stone as well. Oh, that would have been a good spot for it there. Oh well. How big's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's only 3 there. I mean, we can just put one down. Even up there would be a good spot for it, but then we'd have to move out. Anyway, let's just put one down for now. Put one right there. See how high his head is while he walks. Medium? I don't know. Oh, Umbo evacuated its bowels. Is our dung collector going? Yeah, there it goes. It's shooting up. Collect that dung. Tail doesn't seem to be wagging too much. Looks like he's neutral. Yeah, no, that's a fair shout, I'd say. Let's open up the doctor and see if we can't give him a pet. Here we go, and we've got discipliner. Show interactions. Discipline hurts Ombu and its trust in you, but makes it listen to all commands. See, we don't want to do that. Why would we want to do that? We're friends with Ombu. Our pest control guys are like ready to freaking burn, baby, burn. What's the other thing we had? A decontaminator, that's right. We could put one in here or something. That was going to take clay, wasn't it? How far off are we? We look like we're a fair way off of having clay production again. That's the only problem. Let's tell him to run because we don't want him to eat these mushrooms. At least he listens to us when we tell him to run and stop and sleep. Let's go back to walk. Let's do that. I want to get the herbs. Our herbs are slowly going back up now that we haven't needed them though, which is good. And shit, we've got 830 water. That is brutal. Our cactuses are going freaking nuts. Alright, so we can probably go back to only harvest now. Because our, our water storage is full. Good problem to have. Use like the, why can't you use the water on the clay gathering camps, like on the clay to keep them going? That'd be cool. Maybe pat him. Yeah, I was actually gonna pat him. I forgot. Pet Ombu. Oh, does it take Ombu lore to pet him? Or Ombu notes to pet him? That's crazy. Oh, traders coming in. How do they pet him? Let's watch. It just sounds weird saying pet. It's very American, pet. Can I pet that dog? Pat is the way that we say it down in. And so they just pat him on the head. They land on his head and pat him. That's cool. Oh, I see he liked that. His tongue sticks out. Looks like my doggy sometimes. Alright. Okay, so that's cool. Trader. What's he got? Water we don't need. In fact, water we can fucking sell. Tools is always good. That was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty good, eh? We don't need biogas. We got tons of biogas at the moment. We don't really need any of this. Like, tools would be the best one. What's water? Water is almost worthless. But we've got heaps of it getting produced, so let's just do like 400 of that. And let's get rid of some biogas. What's this? Scavenging rations. Oh, we can probably stop production of the scavenging rations actually. And glass. Let's get rid of some more glass. Back. Smoking hut. Yeah, let's disable that. Disable that. We don't need to do that anymore. Okay, we can move our trusty wood cutters. That can all be harvested. Mushrooms everywhere, but not a trip to take. Alright, here we go. We can harvest that. berry. Oh, we've got 2 berry bushes at the moment that we can plant. What did we need? I can't remember. Someone wants to talk to us. One of our villagers wants to show you something. I'm sorry I didn't come forward with this earlier, but I just realised something. This heirloom passed down through my family 3 generations. Is it one of the seeds we seek? Well, I'll be. To think that one of them was here all this time. Would you contribute it to our cause? Of course, though I would like to make one request. The village I grew up in, where my family had lived for generations, it was different. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it here, but our old village was a place where people would not only survive but lived, if that makes any sense. In dark times, we need the smallest bits of hope to cling on to. So I'd like us to decorate some of the houses. A flower pot, some statues, anything will do. You might be right. If it raises morale of our people, an expenditure such as that might be worth it. We've already done that. That's classic. We are done with the decorations. What do you think? It's beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this. I knew I was right putting my trust in you. But I think we could further benefit everyone by making our housing itself just a little bit nicer. I'm sure it would raise morale and might even protect us from the poisonous spores. Urban planning. Raise housing quality. Alright. Oh, it's exactly as I imagined it. Takes me right back to my childhood. I can practically see my nana sitting there in front of the entrance, knitting and greeting everyone who walks by. Thank you. I think my ancestors would approve of me passing the seed on to you. I'd also like to contribute some other provisions I brought with me. I hope they can help everyone in our village. Oh, fungal essence, fish and salt. And a seed. Nice, that's sick. Past, present and future. Nonna is calling us. I hear you have found some more seeds already. Well done. In the meantime, I have located the first ingredient that we need for the growth compound. It's located in the ruins of a once great city far to the north. It was once a bustling hub of commerce. Its markets filled with goods transported on ombus from all corners of the world. But that was many, many years ago. Little of it remains today, and what's left has been taken over by poisonous fungi, so it's unfortunately a rather dangerous trip. Understood. We'll do it. Now there's the husband I remember. Wally, how many times do I have to tell you that you shouldn't be out here? You're not well. And how many times do I have to tell you that I'm making my own decisions, dear? But I see that I don't have to worry anymore. The 3 of you seem to be able to manage without me now. So don't worry, dear. When we reach those overgrown ruins, I'll stay put. Are you sure you're okay? I'm not a doctor, but I have lots of data here in the facility. Yes, I'm sure. There is no need for you to worry about me, and I'm sure our village doctor is perfectly capable. But please tell us what we'll be looking for in those ruins. Certainly. Once you're in there, you'll be looking for a monolithic, decaying structure. The ingredients should be inside. Perfect. Thank you, Nonna. We'll go there and take a look. And now let's get you back to bed. Should I get the dog? That might be a good idea, dear. I don't like this. If she had only suffered light exposure to the spores, any even slightly competent doctor should have cured her by now. Keep an eye on her, would you? Yes, I will, thank you. Head northeast 3 times. Fair enough. Alright. Right, herbs are coming back. This berry bush is about to be harvested. Guys are coming back. Only plant. Let's get those last ones in. Okay. Meet the wildlings. After a long walk through the woods, your scavengers encounter a group of wildlings. We come in peace, we should give them something valuable. What better way to make friends than to eat together? We'll let them taste, yeah. Yeah, let's do that one again. Required 20 in storage. Yeah, no, we'll do the food again. Yeah, that. They are grateful for your offer. In return, the elder asks the forest spirits to bless the wandering village. High spirits triggered. Alright, that's cool. What do we got here? Decrepit outpost. That's just another... we could go with some fish. We don't really need water. Bricks, glass and debris can be processed into useful materials at the salvage yard. We'll go for these fish first, and then we might send them over here. What's that? Derelict lab. Ombu tranquilizer. Alright. Let's get this fish first. Yes. Alright, let's look at our research again now. Stone road. We could probably start replacing roads with stone. Food stand? No. Wheat harvest would be good. Blood extractor. We can almost get Ombu laxative. Making it defecate more often at the expense of energy. Okay. Black pudding. You know what, let's just go the blood extractor. And that means we have to turn the research building on again. You guys go with plant and harvest, but I want you to do corn. Ombu health 96%. Yeah, let's stop with the mushroom balls for now, please. And let's gather these mushrooms. Alright. Glass blower is gone again. We got 50. Does take up quite a bit of wood though. Maybe we will stop the glass blower again for a bit. Yeah, stone is really backing up. We pretty much have set in all of these roads up here. So maybe in our next episode, or maybe in our next stream I should say, we actually go about like replacing the stone roads up here, or replacing the dirt roads with stone ones. But what have we got? We've got all those have been planted now, so we only have 1, 2, 3 left. We only have 3 seeds left before we have that facility up and running at peak. And there is a couple of bushes coming in. Like here's one right here. So let's harvest that one. Harvest and collect. Alright. Well, we are now over capacity. We need more housing. We're actually a bit over capacity, but anyway, that's not, oh yeah, because our happiness and high spirits has probably tipped us over a bit. So we need to look at maybe putting another flop house in, another boarding house in. Yeah, we'll get into that soon. Anyway, that is a couple of hours worth of stream, which is usually my cutoff. So, yeah, I'm going to say we call that a day. We call that a night. So, thank you very much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. We got some good progress in. We unlocked some interesting storyline. We unlocked, we saved the Beaker or whatever its name was, and in doing so made it so we now have more requests coming in from other places. We obviously went into it, we built a couple of buildings that we didn't have before, and obviously we had to do a bit of a change up when we went into the desert biome. But yeah, we adapted, everything's going well, we got through the spore cloud well, we unlocked a bunch of research, and thanks to Aaron we learnt a little bit about what it takes to gain Ombu's trust. So anyway, yeah. Please consider liking the video and subscribing if you would like to continue on this playthrough of The Wandering Village with me. Also, I stream Wednesdays and Fridays as well as Mondays, and I also have Let's Play series. At the moment I'm releasing Tyranny episodes Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Yeah, I'll add some links at the end of the video when I get a chance, and yeah, other than that, hope you have a great night, day, morning, and never stop